Hey, what's up, people? Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. Viktor Wilt Show. All right. How was your evening? Mine was all right. Nothing too exciting. Chores. Little grocery shopping. Didn't get to bed as early as I want. You know, the usual. But that's okay. I did, since I went grocery shopping, pick up a fresh canister of Winco Classic Roast instant coffee so I can slam down as many instant coffee shooters as it takes to get through this day. So, wish me luck on that and on finding fun content to share with you. Fun stuff to talk about. Oh, actually, is it 8 a.m.? I got to double check on something here. We have an announcement today. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. I'm pretty sure it was at 8, but it might be at 10. I'll find out and update you here in a few, okay? Stay tuned on that. Pretty quiet on the Sleep Token front as of late. You know, the band did their massive, arena tour and played huge festivals over in over in Europe. And since it's been so quiet, I'm going to have to assume they're working on new music. It's been, a couple years almost since they dropped a new album? Yeah, when did that last album drop? Time goes by so quickly. It's just nuts. But yeah, when did Even in Arcadia come out? Let's see here. Why is it breaking down their discography by song on Google? It's different. Okay. Even in Arcadia dropped on, I guess it wasn't as long ago as I thought. May 9th. Only been about a year, so yeah, it could be a while. Which is a bummer. Oh well. Sure, we have plenty of other new music coming our way. All right. Still trying to dig up some information here on an announcement I need to make today. Need to find out. So I'm going to keep working on that, and then I'll be back, okay? Hang on. All right. Got my stuff figured out. Far as I recall, I wasn't supposed to, tease anything. So I'll just say something's going to happen on my show today at some point. Could be soon. Could be a little bit. Could be a while. But at some point, something's going to happen. Make a little announcement. That's fun. Other than that, we're up and moving slowly. Very slowly, if you are me today. It's just crazy how fast the weekend can just disappear. But then once it's Monday and Tuesday, you're like, dude, this is going pretty slow. What a bunch of bull crap. But that's all right. Before we know it, the week will be over, and going to make my way down to Salt Lake City for a show, which will be a good time. Poppy in Salt Lake. Hope to see some of you there. Think I'm getting just a little bit of stage time at that one, and getting to hang out with my homie Ben from the Advocates Injury Attorneys and Becca, which will be a good time. So, looking forward to that. Just got to crush this week. And motivation today, all-time low. We'll see as I continue just pounding caffeine. At what point I'll just be jacked up, pumped, and screaming and yelling and, I don't know, getting the show on the road. Hey, yeah, we made it a little ways in. Well, hello, my friends. What is up? It's the Viktor Wilt program. It's Tuesday. Week's just creeping by. Lame. Hopefully, this show will be fun and entertaining and make your morning go by quick. And then the rest of the workday flies by as well. I'm ready to be done already. All right. Here's a thread. What's a product where the cheap knockoff version is somehow unironically better than the expensive original? Okay, this in this day and age could be a valuable thread, right? Every dollar counts. I know when I was at the grocery store yesterday, the price for my instant coffee, I was not very happy about that. But I don't think anybody's really happy about the price of anything at the grocery store nowadays. When's the last time you're like, wow, look at that screaming deal? I can't believe this. I feel like I'm getting a value. All right, cheap knockoff is better than the original. This person says they bought a Swiffer mop, uses batteries for the sprayer, keeps wanting me to buy refill cartridges. To get around that, I have to boil water to get the lid off so I can refill the cartridge. So they just got some kind of kids version on Temu. And yeah, they said it works great. All right. Doesn't require batteries or... It's got reusable pads in the cleaning reservoir. All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind when I pick up a Swiffer mop. Pregnancy tests. Okay. This person's saying the ones you get at the dollar store are the exact same the doctor will use when you go to confirm. Is that true? You know, dollar store pregnancy test, it doesn't sound that reliable, but hey, you know, you get one, it says yes, go get it confirmed by a doctor after that. Save yourself a trip to the doc. And it takes a bunch of time going to the doctor. Rubik's Cube. Okay, this person says you can buy a speed cube for $3 and it'll have tapered corners to help the sides turn faster so you can solve your Rubik's Cube faster. All right. Rubik's Cube used to make me so mad. Like, there's a method to how to solve it. You just basically got to know the right moves and patterns. And it seemed like even with a guide, I was just too stupid. Couldn't ever get it solved. I'd be one of those people who'd take the stickers off and put them back on. All right, let's see. In the 1980s, Japanese guitar manufacturers like Ibanez and Tokai were making cheap copies of American guitars that were so good, they were taken to court and forced to make them look less like the Gibsons and Fenders they were copying. I believe Fender was trying to kick up that kind of lawsuit again recently. Heard something about that. But this person says, even today, the best Les Paul copies are better than those made by Gibson. Same with Fender. I don't know. Okay, maybe the best copies, but there's cheap copies out there that aren't going to be as good as the real deal, for sure. All right, ink and toner cartridges. The knockoffs are actually filled to the top with ink. Good thing that we don't have to print that much crap anymore. You know, everything's moved digital. It really sucked when you used to have a printer at your house. Now I just use the one at work. All right. What else do we got here? Over-the-counter medication. I think it does work the same, but it's not. The question was where the knockoff is better than the original. So if it's as good, that's not a proper answer to the question. Done with this thread. Godsmack, awake. Hope that you are. I mean, technically awake. I'm not asleep. Not fully awake, that's for sure. But it's, I guess, better than... No, it would not be better to be awake than sleeping. Sleeping's nice and comfy. You know, if you're sleeping good, oh, nothing better. And holy crap, was I sleeping good when that alarm clock went off this morning. All right. Let's see here. I was looking at a thread that didn't want to talk about on air. Why am I wasting my own time? Yeah, one of them was a thread called, what's a comment that would get you canceled? Oh, yeah, I'm going to read a bunch of those on air. Like, hey, listen, I didn't say these. This is people on the internet, but what do you think of these phrases? Yeah, no thanks. All right. Well, I think I do have everything ready to go for that thing I mentioned that's going to happen on the show. We'll just say approximately 25 minutes. All right. That's all I'm going to say for now. Announcement incoming. You ever been down to Fremont Street in Vegas? You know, it's a fun spot. One of the most famous restaurants there. It's called the Heart Attack Grill, and they're known for their ridiculous burgers. Crazy enough, you'd think me as a burger guy would have tried this place out. I have not. The phrase heart attack in the name of it, I don't know, it made me a little bit uneasy. But it's pretty legendary, or I guess should say was. They're shutting down. Can't remember if we talked about this on the show a couple weeks ago or not. But they put out a statement, and I figured I'd read it for you here. Guess they're not very happy with what's going on in the city of Las Vegas. So they say the Heart Attack Grill will not be renewing its long-term lease. This decision stems from the reality that major casinos have intentionally priced the average person out of the quintessential American experience of affordable indulgence. The soul of Las Vegas has been replaced by corporate greed. Now, I will say, I've been to Vegas a lot of times over the last couple decades, and yeah, it used to be really, really cheap to go to Vegas. Like the most affordable place to go on vacation. The rooms were just like dirt cheap, and they were nice. Food was dirt cheap. Everything was great. Last time I was there, a little bit steep. Yeah. Okay, back to their statement here. Our core value, eat big and laugh loud, no longer fits a city peddling $40 artisanal avocado toast. The honest, heavy-duty calories that built our reputation are now considered gauche by a city that has excluded the middle class and lost its swagger in the process. We're proud of our 21-year impact on America's waistline. The obesity rate has risen from 30% since we opened in 2005 to nearly 45% today, and we pat ourselves on the back for leading the charge. And then they go on to say, for those most loyal to Heart Attack Grill, do not despair. This is not the end of the world's most controversial restaurant. It's merely the beginning of a new chapter. We're seeking new opportunities to continue our high-calorie mission. We look forward to finding new communities that still appreciate a bypass burger and the freedom to eat without, or to feast without apology. Okay. We got any local investors around here? I don't know. I would imagine that the Heart Attack Grill, they're probably looking at slightly bigger cities because it's, I think, again, based on the name, not the most appealing place to even fans of burgers like myself. All right. If they open up in Salt Lake, I'll go. All right. Come on, Salt Lake. Bring them in. Well, the weather pretty much sucks everywhere, but it could be a lot worse around here, okay? Might be hot, but at least we're not dealing with flooding, tornadoes, and things like that. Looking at a picture of a town in Wisconsin, and it doesn't look like much of that town's left. Jeez. Yeah, just be cautious if you're doing any traveling or anything like that. It's kind of bad out there. I want to say it was a portion of I-80 was shut down in Oregon due to fires and things like that. Just make sure to plot way ahead for your travels right now. And, I don't know, just try to not go outside. I think we're doing pretty good here today on the old smoke factor, but I haven't been outside since I got here. Just seemed better on my way than it did yesterday at the same time. So, anyhow, so I was prior to this break talking with Justin Pierce from The Hawk. He was telling me about the slew of shows he's going to soon, one of which is Gavin Adcock, who's going to be at the Mountain America Center in Idaho Falls on Thursday. And I guess his shows are very unruly. Like, people throwing beer and Beer throwing is a notorious trademark of his shows. I just want you people to be aware of this, because might have had a recent experience where, you get beer spilled on you and it made you really mad. Sometimes you don't want beer spilled on you. Yeah, I guess even his openers have had to stop their shows. They're like, please stop throwing beer. Huh. Well, good luck to the Mountain America Center staff. I hope you got lots of mops on hand. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be hitting that one up. That's Thursday. Got to go to Poppy on Friday. I want to go reeking of crappy light beer. All right, what else do we have here? California man rescued alive after 30 days stranded at sea. That's pretty good. If you can last 30 days at sea, that sounds like a horrific nightmare. So he used PVC pipes and kayak paddles to try to repair his boat, and then a plastic bag to collect condensation to drink, because nothing more frustrating than being, stuck in water and you can't drink it. So he said he cried for about a week just drifting south. Miserable. Can you imagine? You're stuck on a boat. You can't see anything. Terrifying. And, hey, I guess he didn't give up. It's just a sign. Don't ever give up. You can do it. Wow. Oh. All right, I'll stop complaining. I'm tired. I wish I could have been in my nice, comfy bed longer in the morning. At least I'm not sleeping in a boat in the middle of the ocean. Well, all dehydrated, hungry. What did he eat? I don't know. All right. I guess I'll save some of this other crap for a bit. But, yeah, that made me feel a little bit better about my morning. I didn't spend 30 days on a boat by myself. All right. I would get lonely. I'd get lonely. Oh, hey, it's 8 o'clock. It's time for me to make an announcement. Yes. You may have just seen it pop up on our Facebook page, but the Rise of Rock World Tour 2026 with Godsmack and Dorothy coming to the Mountain America Center on Saturday, October 10th. Gotta love a Saturday night show locally. And Godsmack and Dorothy put on great shows. So this is killer. It's going down again Saturday, October 10th. And yeah, of course, we're hooking it up with tickets. So we're hooking them up all week before they even go on sale this Friday. And we're just keeping it simple. Listen for Peaches or I to be like, all right, caller number, blah, 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 blah. And then you call and you win. But if you don't win, you should buy your tickets to the show because it's going to be a great time. Godsmack with Dorothy, Saturday, October 10th. You can get the details. Well, I haven't put them up on our concert calendar yet, but I'm going to here in a minute. I didn't want it to be on there before it was supposed to be. So you can get details all over the place online. But if I can find you a pre-sale code, I will let you know what that is as well. Right now, I'm just aware of tickets going on sale Friday, but I got to go back through a very large email thread. So yeah, check out Godsmack and Dorothy, October 10th in Idaho Falls. Heck yeah. How are my people? I hope good. Appreciate you tuning in. All right. Summertimes, people are out on the roads a little bit more. Be cautious if you're traveling. We're still in the middle of the 100 deadliest days of driving. And we got some bad drivers around here. Now, I'm looking at a list here of the best and worst drivers in America, according to Hard Rock. Why Hard Rock is ranking the drivers, I don't know. I mean, I guess they do run casinos and things like that. You got NASCAR betting going on or something, I don't know. But they went ahead and ranked out the best and worst drivers across the U.S., accounting for everything from speeding offenses and accidents to DUIs. Where do you think Idaho falls? Well, kind of boring toward the middle of the list. We're at number 33. We're average bad, but we got some neighbors that are terrible drivers. Second to last, we've got Utah. Utah, the second worst drivers in the country, according to Hard Rock. And I think we can all agree, right? You've been to Utah. Only place worse, apparently North Dakota, which is also the state with the most amount of DUIs, so they're all hammered. If you were curious on other little stats, most accidents would be New Jersey, highest amount of speeding tickets in Ohio, lowest amount of speeding tickets in Connecticut, which is bizarre, but I'm just guessing they don't pull people over. I've been to Connecticut. People there drive like complete psychos, all right? Everyone is speeding, just like in Utah. Probably not a lot of speeding tickets because I don't think they pull people over for that. I don't know what it takes to get pulled over in Utah. And then most miles traveled, California. I guess lots of driving, lots of commuting. But yeah, if you want to avoid bad drivers, North Dakota, Utah, Wisconsin, Ohio, Iowa, Wyoming. If you want to go where the good drivers are, guess where number one is? A place where I'm guessing they just don't pull people over ever. Because we got Connecticut at number 2. And again, I think that's lack of enforcement. Number 1, Florida. Best drivers in the country, Florida, according to this. I don't know about that. But I'm also not a statistician. So, you want safe travels? Florida it is. You're a piece of crap. Oh.
Well, speaking of piece of crap, look up devil skin poop.
Teachers and I talked about this during the noon hour yesterday. Dude, it's an epidemic. It's happening at every show.
Turner on the dance floor. An emergency defecation situation.
Yeah, I think it was first Olivia Rodrigo who was complaining about people in diapers stinking up the front rows at her crowd. And then Noah Khan had the same problem. And then somebody actually number 2'd on a seat at a Noah Khan show, I believe.
Well, it's like $300 or $400 for a ticket. You don't want to
miss the show.
Maybe these people putting these on shouldn't charge so much.
Maybe. And then there was a Morgan Wallen concert where a whole family got peed on by some guy in the middle of the crowd.
Well, I'm going to equate it to like an Airbnb. You got the cleaning fee included in the price.
But yes, it's moved into the world of metal. Where was that show at? It was
in New Zealand.
New Zealand, that's right. And just all of a sudden, there's a dookie on the floor.
It's like gotta shimmy it out the leg.
Well, I think it shimmied down the leg, from what I understand.
Some middle-aged dude, some old guy like us,
and then people are sliding around, and then people started vomiting. It's awesome. It's very metal. Have you ever watched any documentaries about Gigi Allen?
A few.
Right now, he's like, everybody's taking my glory. Back in the day, I was shamed for this. Maybe artists just need to start, taking action into their own hands. And, they just turn on the crowd.
I wish I could just read this article word for word, but the news gets away with a lot more than what we can do on radio.
Yeah, because we don't have any clear guidelines as to, what's too gross. Because it's funny.
The guy was directly in front of me and proceeded to...
I'm going to pull up poop news, Jade. Let's see. In Baltimore, Patterson Park Pool reopens after latest poop vandalism. If you're going to vandalize something, why not go old-fashioned with spray paint? Something that seems a little bit
or just don't.
Nasty. Well, okay, I mean, you could not vandalize, but to me, if I was going to get out and vandalize something, now, Poo can be more insulting than spray paint.
What was a couple years ago? Wasn't there like a serial pooper?
There was.
That would just go and leave presents
in his
around
neighbor's
his neighbor.
yard. I believe it was his neighbor.
I thought it was all over the city.
Was it? I don't know. Well, and in health news, they've got an article from prevention.com about the best time to poop for better gut health. I didn't realize a certain time of day. What time is it? Well, let's find out. Maybe I should calm down about the...
Maybe this is why some of those old guys don't want to get rid of daylight saving time.
It's going to mess up my schedule. I poo at the same time every day.
It never doesn't say 9 o'clock, even though it's the same time every day.
Let's see.
I got a new name.
It doesn't give you, like, you'd think the article's just like 3 p.m., but no, it gets into all these details, like, depending on, what type of supplements you're taking. Looks like, I think that morning is where they're saying it's best.
Beer and tacos.
That's your fiber supplement? Beer and tacos?
Every day at dawn.
Oh, well, they do have another article about the number one breakfast to help you poo.
Should have been the number 2.
Exactly. Let's see.
I got a new genre name for devil skin. Smeltle.
Oatmeal. Oatmeal's the number one breakfast to help you.
Were you just eating a bunch of oatmeal and toast there for like months and months?
It was really good for my gut health when I was eating toast and oatmeal like for lunch every day.
How about the old lady that brought a bag of oatmeal to the station?
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that. A couple gallon bags of oatmeal.
Yeah, and then I hid one in a box and forgot about it.
And it was on the verge of exploding.
Yeah, and we started smelling something.
Smeltle.
You wouldn't think oatmeal, as it expands in a plastic bag and gets ready to explode, that it would smell that vile, but it smelled bad. And then we're just walking around the office with it. Look at this bag of old oatmeal. Smell this bag.
I almost just threw up.
That's what we do for work. Smell this stinky oatmeal bag. Could be worse. Would you rather deal with that or some of these concert type events?
All right. The bag was still sealed, so I'll deal with that.
All right. Oh, this day is dragging. Jeez. Hopefully you can find something to really pass the time when I get done with this yapping. I'm beat. You know what would make it go by pretty fast is if I just put my head down like I was in school and just took a little nap for a while. Yeah, sounded pretty nice. And I must be getting dozy because I had like an idea of something to talk about. And then all of a sudden it was like just bam, gone from my mind. Just slate wiped clean. It was very, very strange. So I have no clue what that was. And I must apologize for that because I suck. All right. Let's see here. What else is going on in the news? A man faked his own death to avoid a drunk driving sentence. So I guess he'd been busted already and looking at his options here and was like, well, I'm going to disappear. So he recruited his mother and grandmother, bought a coffin, scattered a bunch of medical bottles around his home, practiced holding his breath, and used cooling equipment to lower his body temperature, all to stage a convincing overdose. Neighbors were shown a body. His family told anyone who asked that these drugs had deformed his face. That's why we're keeping him covered. We don't want you to have to see him that way. So by the time the coffin was going into the ground, he was already like several hundred miles south, just trying to find a job. But people are already looking for him, They put him on the news, all that good stuff. They figured out very quick he hadn't actually passed away. And now he's sitting in jail. And his family's under criminal investigation as well for harboring and shielding an offender. So, yeah, faking your own death to evade the law, it might seem like an idea, but it's 2026. There's cameras everywhere. You're not going to get away with it. Survived another show, everybody. So that's pretty good. 3 more to go this week. Well, if we don't count the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem, which is coming up, obviously, at noon. Also got a song request coming up for Becca, because she cannot listen to enough From Ashes to New. She sent me a couple Snapchat videos from us driving around, and I'm just going, enough From Ashes to New! But I'll still play it for her. And I know a lot of you are down for From Ashes to New. They're really nice guys. They put out some great music. But Becca really needs a new CD for her car. What do I got around here? I'm going to have to do some looking around, see what I can find, and be like, hey, look, I got you a new CD. Got to find something real good. Where's that Devin Townsend CD when I need it? Anyhow, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go chug coffee because even Peaches was like, you look like you're going to fall asleep. And I'm like, well, I might be able to if this chair was more comfortable. You know, if we had, well, we do have that couch. I haven't ever tried just falling asleep on it. But I'd start snoring loud. Poor Jeff, right outside his office, just I guess coffee it is. Got crap to do. Ugh. Work. Anyway, I hope your work day goes good. I hope it goes by quick. And, yeah, I got that From Ashes to New. Their latest. For you, Becca. Here it is. Die for You. Thank you again for tuning in to the Viktor Wilt Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.